The Churchill Falls MOU has the opportunity to change everything about our province right now, starting right now. Actually, starting 9 months ago. We negotiated a fair deal to end the unfair contract and to start something brand new that engineers out the issues of the existing contract and provides for significant revenue to the province immediately. And we also negotiated the building of massive projects in Labrador that currently sit undeveloped. And the last time there was a good go at developing those was 25 years ago. So we negotiated the ability to proceed with that in a manner that has minimal to no risk for the people of our province, which is something that they are expecting of us. So the MOU for Newfoundland and Labrador will change the face of the province into something with much more prosperity, much more hope, much more optimism, just such a much more exciting place to be. This deal puts us in a new place in this country versus without the deal. We are on the edge of the country, sometimes trying to exert our place in the country. And we're a small population, and we can sometimes be swayed by these bigger, more muscular provinces. But what this does is it allows us to be a partner in some of the biggest projects that are going to get built in this country. This small, impressive province will be exerting a lot of muscle nationally by proceeding with the development of these projects. It shows who we can be as negotiators. It shows that we can get ourselves to a place where we are treated fairly and that we were really smart about the solutions to put in place to protect against the issues of the past, both how we construct major projects, but also how we develop contracts for energy. So I think it just shows that that we are smart and that we learn from the past and that we are a major player in this country. A really important myth to take on is that the value that we have negotiated for the Upper Churchill plant and the energy that Quebec would receive from it is a fixed value. It is not a fixed value. I cannot be more clear. If you read the Memorandum of Understanding, it is very clear in black and white that these are forecast amounts, and we have to develop a formula, which we are negotiating right now, that takes into account several different indices of market indicators that will tell us what the price we will tie to the price over time. And that is really important to make a note of because any one of those market indices can change over time, and they will change over time, but they're not fixed. And if you read in the MOU, it very clearly says that the price to be paid for the Churchill Falls Power shall remain fair over the whole term of the contract. If something is fixed, and let's say you receive a whole bunch of value in the first 20, 25 years, that would infer that the rest of the years, there's no price to be paid. That makes no sense. We would never sign that deal. We would never sign that deal. It is not fixed. It is going to be tied to various markets, and if the markets go up across the border in Quebec, great, we're going to get a piece of that action. So that is a really important myth that people have to not believe. It is not a fixed value, and the price will go up over time. It is attached to the markets. Newfoundland and Labrador Hydro, we have worked in the last number of years to be very deliberate in evolving who we were as a company in response to the public. We have been incredibly transparent, but we've also been very responsive, and we've been listening to the public perception of us. And we've incorporated that into who we are. And so we work very hard and we prioritize getting out in front of people, holding ourselves open for questions, We appear to the House of Assembly for the equivalent of 72 days of question period. We are going to various events to answer questions. We do private briefings. We have information available on websites. We are doing everything different, I think, than maybe in the past. And we're going to continue to do that. And the feedback that we are getting is that that's very much appreciated. And we do believe that that will help us mitigate, won't eliminate, it will help us mitigate as many concerns that folks might have over time. I've lived here my whole life, except for a few work terms, very short stint when one of my youngest was young, a few months away. You don't escape the mythology of this contract. You grow up with it. I'm 52. So I never thought growing up that I would have anything to do with this contract. You just don't think about it. And so it is the absolute honor of a lifetime, cliche, but it's absolutely the honor of a lifetime to find myself involved in this file. And because of that, we know the weight of what we're doing. And my name is written on this memorandum of understanding. And I care about this place, and I care about, and this isn't just a family legacy issue, like I care about this place. I know how much this affected every single person in this province from a history perspective. So we have done all the right work. We have got the right advice, the best advisors in the country and into North America, into the United States. We have helped us make sure that we had all of the right information available. So what this means personally is that it is going to be the absolute best thing possible, viable for us at this point in time. And I feel very good that that's exactly what we've obtained, and really, really proud of that and all of the people who've been involved in this to date. It is a contrast of proceeding or not. And when I look down the road at proceeding and I look down the road at not, there is no choice. There is only one choice. There is one choice. And we have to take this path. We have to take this path because all the right work has been done. All of the research, all of what's viable, what's possible. We've got a great partner. We've de-risked it. It provides for incredible value immediately at a time when this province needs it. And we have to take this path. It is such a good path, and it will deliver so much. This is a point in history when we'll know when things changed. This is a point when we will know this is when things changed. It is pivotal. This MOU for Newfoundland and Labrador is pivotal, and it represents a choice of who are we. I am, and always have been, an unapologetic optimist. And I want that for everybody in this province. And this can deliver that. This can deliver optimism. It can deliver less stress. It can deliver joy. It can deliver pride. It can deliver all of those things. It is available to us. And it really is a point in time that choosing to continue down along the road with this file, with this project, with this contract, this MOU can deliver a very different, not even future, a very different present, and for decades to come. We can actually pivot and swivel to something almost unimaginable as a province. So if I was speaking to a young person or any person who is thinking, I need to move away for work or for whatever purpose, I would say hold on. Hold on, because things are about to get very, very different. And I have stayed here my whole career. I've been very fortunate for that, but I have two young women at home, 20 and 22, who are contemplating their future. They've got their friends, and I've seen cohorts over the 30 years since I've been out of university that have either wanted to go away or had to go away. And when you also just travel yourself, you go away and you're in an environment where there is a lot of opportunity. And that is what we are providing, is so much opportunity for people that can choose to stay, and everything will be different, right? There'll be so much more work. There'll be just a different economic headspace from a governance perspective, from a government perspective. Everything will be different. Hold on. It is about to get very exciting and very promising here in this province, and you don't have to go.